I think people are limited in only their imagination on what they could source locally. I've heard everything from local lemons to local figs being grown. Now, obviously, they're not in the scale that it would be right around the province. But the key point to this is there's a lot more products out there than we really know.
The easy things in Ontario, obviously, are produce for us. I mean, we shop at the Elmira Produce Auction with Don's Produce right around the corner in Waterloo. In Cambridge, we've got easy access to all the products they have. So I think that's the sort of low-hanging fruit, if you want to call it that.
Produce has been the easiest to source locally. I've just made a new contact and we're dealing all of our dairies now local as well. I use the Buy Local map frequently. In fact, I've built assignments and projects around the map where students are using the map to build menus and plan how they would run that menu.
The best way to identify local food is really on your weekly price list, your monthly price list, however your commodities happen to work. For us, they always indicate for produce what's Ontario, for meat what's Ontario, so that we have the options to pick whether we need to have the local or whether we need to have Canadian product at whatever time of year that happens to be. But just asking them to put down on their price listing what is local and what is not is very, very crucial for us.
Where we've found that we've had the best success in sourcing local products is more on the protein side of things. So we have a very strong beef program in Ontario, lots of availability regarding that. Chicken, lake fish, veal are all things that we've been able to source easily. Where we've struggled is the availability with produce. They are available, it's to get the product together and available on a consistent basis.
A lot of our resources really has come from a lot of legwork on my part, running around to different farmers markets and distributors and suppliers, all kinds of trade shows I meet a lot of people at. You really need to get out there and meet the farmers and the processors and the producers and the distributors and everybody in the whole supply chain if you're going to be able to find all this product. I try and buy prepared items like samosas from a company in town called India Spice House. But they use smoyed potatoes in their products. So really looking at the ingredients in processed foods is an important thing for us right now. And I think that if we can source out more Ontario producers that are using Ontario raw ingredients, that will be beneficial for us.
I think resource-wise, the websites are always great. I mean, working online has become so easy. You don't have to go anywhere anymore. Foodland Ontario is a great resource because they are always telling you what's available, and they always have recipes that are coming out that are in season.
Well, there's the Foodland Ontario guide. That's probably the easiest one that's out there. But I like asking around the farmers at events, trying to go to as many local food events as possible, and because they'll tell you what's local and what's going to be in season, what's growing now, what's going to be out later. I just learned today about another great product. There was a citrus product that I had never heard of before. And every day I hear about more products. Every time I go out and talk to more farmers, I learn about new ingredients that I didn't even know existed in Ontario.
For the most part, I mean, coming to events like this are always helpful, networking and staying close to this hopeful and positive movement, because it seems to just flow with good energy, and it makes for connections. It fuels itself.